Hello everybody, I am Baz. As you may know, if you subscribe to me, if you're seeing this video, then you probably are. I doubt my videos make it outside of my audience, which is like 2 people, but regardless, this is a very difficult video for me to make. Simply because it's different to what I usually do. I do talking videos every so often, but this is entirely different because I'm not scripted. This is not scripted. Some of my videos are, this one is not. Some of them I have like a sort of like the Q&As, I have the questions and I'm answering based off the questions. It's very easy to keep focused, to keep track, easy to pace. This is different. You probably saw the title, saw the thumbnail, and we're probably like, oh no, he's leaving. Well, probably more like, yes, finally, fuck off. No, this is a new chapter, and I'm going to explain what I mean by that. Back in 2019, I started this channel. I had a channel before, but I removed it. That's all gone. I then made a channel after, which is the one you're watching on now, and that channel, this one, has spanned across, they've gone up to 3 chapters of my life. I started that in secondary school, where I was young and dumb. And then that chapter sort of ended in 2020. It ended abruptly because COVID hit, so we didn't really have a chance to get everything we wanted to get done. But then I went to college for 2 years, and I did game design, which was something I have a passion for. I wanted to do game design for my entire life, it feels like. And now I have finished college. I've done my 2 years. I've done pretty well, I'd like to think. I'm going to get my results soon, and I think they're going to be good. I'm happy with the work that I've done. And now I'm looking to the future. In about a month's time, I will be going to university. That is my new chapter. I'm going to spend 3 years furthering my education. And it's different to college, because in secondary school and college, I kind of still live here. Same house, parents' house, obviously, but I live here. And my uni, well, it's not in my hometown. It's quite a way away. I'm not going to name drop it because some people on the internet are fucking scum, so nope. But I am going there, and it is a way away a ways. So I'm moving. For the first time in my life, I'll be leaving pretty much permanently. Semi-permanently at first, but then permanently. I plan to stay in that town, and that, yeah. Everything's going to change. So I just wanted to talk about where I'm at with YouTube, Twitch, game dev, and a kind of like broad, just where I'm at personally. So firstly, before I start all of that, I just want to thank every one of you who have followed me so far. Whether that be through YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, Discord, whatever you're on, and that you're like following me on, like you've seen me, you're like, I like this guy's pretty funny. Thank you. I think I'm a dumbass, but you know, thank you. I'm not very good at praising myself because but I just thanks for putting up with me. So let's start with YouTube, because I think that's the most important one for you guys watching this. If you're watching this on YouTube, you're probably going to be interested in what's going on for the future of YouTube, right? That makes sense? Okay. So I think the best place to start when talking about how everything's going to change, talking about how I started, and then how I go now, and then how it's going to work after. So one thing to keep in mind is that this video is the turning point. This is where the stake is planted. This is where the flag is. This is the line. Obviously I had the old channel. Not going to bring any of that back. There was a 17-second video of me dabbing. So, you know, we're going to keep that one locked away in history forever. But my channel started off under the name of mobile game.
Sounds like someone's posting cringe!
In fact, the email that this channel is linked to is RealMobileGamerYT76. Feel free to email that. Feel free to sign up for stuff. No, don't actually sign up for stuff. But feel free to send me an email. I'm not going to check it, but feel free. So, that's that. So that was how it started, right? I started making videos on mobile games. All those old videos are up, still. Feel free to watch them, they're shit. But then, very early on, I realized I can't just do mobile games. At least I can't. I don't think there's anything wrong with targeting niches. It's something that a lot of creators recommend, because then you get your audience. I definitely think they're not wrong. I don't think there's any wrong way to go about YouTube unless you're being racist or, hate speech. I think if you just want to make content, there's no wrong way of doing it. I just feel like, for me personally, I feel like targeting a niche kind of limits me. I don't like that. But that's just a me thing. If you are thinking about starting YouTube, feel free to target a niche. That's just what I'm trying to say. But I, very early on, was like, okay, I don't want to just target a niche. So I rebranded a bit. I called myself Bazzer360, which was my Xbox name. It made sense. It's also it was kind of my PlayStation name, my Twitch name, my YouTube name. It's all of that. It's also my Twitter. It's my brand. So then I started doing PC stuff because I couldn't really do Xbox. I didn't have a capture card. I didn't have a laptop. Did I have a laptop then? I had a laptop early on, then it kind of broke. Then I got a PC, and that was good. That was great. Amazing. I could make PC content. And I did. I made PC content. I played for Half-Life 2. I did a bit of Don't Starve. Not Don't Starve. Oxygen not included. I did a bit of FNAF, did a bit of Roblox. I did I should remember if I was on the laptop or not. The 2019 stuff might have been. But anyway, doesn't matter. Regardless of whoever was on, doesn't matter. Then I started realizing that I wasn't happy with my YouTube, because at the time I thought I'd put in loads of content. You need to understand that I didn't really know how to edit. I could do basic cut and that was it. But I didn't know how to edit, no idea how to edit, and no idea how to properly do videos. And my main inspiration at the time was 8-Bit Ryan, who I know for his comedy, his personality, and his editing. And I didn't know how to edit. I didn't even have access to Adobe yet. Now, I basically became unhappy with my content. I wasn't happy with the quality of it. I wasn't happy with the views I was getting. I wasn't happy with the watch time. I wasn't happy with any of it. I wasn't happy. So I took a break. I said, I'm not going to make any more videos. I'm just going to stop and think. And then, in 2020, during the global pandemic, I decided, I could do Twitch. I did Twitch. My first stream was on Hello Neighbor 2. Hello Neighbor 2. The beta and the open one. And I remember I beat it in that stream. Worked out in the end. Wink. But I played for it and I beat it. And then I also did an XCOM one, but an Alien Isolation one. And that was on the computer. Since then, I tackled loads of things. I've tackled so many projects since then, for streaming, for YouTube, and then for stuff in general. So we'll come back to Twitch. You'll get into a little section. I'll even try to do these little, a lot of YouTubers are doing them nowadays. The chapters, I don't really know how to do them, but I'll work it out. I'll have them in there, all fancy, so you can go to the section you really like. If you're not interested in YouTube, just the Twitch, skip to the Twitch. Fuck you. But, yeah, so there's that. And that's cool. So then, I came back to YouTube, and I said, right, we're going to try again. And it was kind of on and off, stop and start. And the issues I was mainly running into was I had ambitious plans for content. I wanted to take hundreds of hours of streams and condense it into a 20 to 30 minute video. I'm clinically insane, I tell ya. You wanna know how I got these scars? No. So, I wanted to do that, and I couldn't. Trust me, I tried. Oh, I tried. I could even do tracking at first. Now I can do tracking really well. Like whatever gameplay is on, I can make a bit of text that says penis go from left to right really quickly, or slowly. Now, I was trying to do this alongside Twitch and alongside game dev. Wasn't possible. Twitch won, somehow. But that was what it was for a while. And then I started managing to get some content out. I had periods where multiple videos came out in like a month. I tried to do a video a month. I started the Q&A series, which was supposed to be one video a month. Picked that because it was really quick to make. Ironic that I'm like the Valve of this. Half a week we're gonna go to episodic games because it'll be quicker and it'll be easier and there'll be less weight. Ironic that. So yeah, unlike Half-Life 3, Q&A 3 happened. But then we're up to now, really. Fuck. But also, we also introduced some new things to this. We brought in Maya, we welcomed him to the community. He edited together a video, and he's become my editor, kind of. It's a bit weird because he doesn't really edit much. Partly because he was busy, like he's usually either busy or he hasn't got any motivation. And because I'm the greatest boss of all time, I don't force him to do anything, because it's volunteer. I don't make any money, so you know. You guys should just change that. No. Anyway. No. You're working for free, Maya. And you're gonna like it. Anyway. I'm joking. I love Maya. He's great. We also welcome Beans to editing, who edited together an out of context video. And yeah, that was horrific for me. It's horrific for me because it's watching me say things and it's just going, holy shit, I said that. Anyway, I'm rambling. Again, not scripted, because this is just straight from the heart. Now I'm going to uni. And that's going to mean there's going to be a period. A period where no content whatsoever will I settle in. And I think that's fair. I think going into uni, I should be allowed some time to just get to know some people, get comfortable, back into the grind. Probably for a week or two, because I can't keep away for too long. I can't help myself. But regardless, go to uni, and then what? So now, what happens after uni? Well, I'm hoping. I say hoping. I'm planning to get a laptop, so I'll be able to edit easier. I can't bring the PC. I'm bringing the PS5, bringing the Xbox, bringing the laptop, bringing my TV, bringing the essentials basically. But I can't bring the PC. Takes up too much space. It's not entirely mine. It was a gift to me by my brother, so we share it. So he's gonna have it. Why have a laptop? I'm taking the Xbox and PlayStation. It was only fair. So the content is going to be hopefully editing together streams. I'm going to try. Okay, I'm going to try. Editing together streams, and I'm also going to edit together Q&As. I'm going to edit together talkie videos, I'm going to call it. Talkie videos are basically the one that's in the Q&A. My little documentaries, if you will. Why graphics are important, and why they actually aren't. Stuff like that. Why good pacing is important. Last of Us 2. Anyway. I'm gonna hate that one. I don't care. That's YouTube. Then we have Twitch. Now I started Twitch in 2020 and I basically have been streaming pretty consistently since. There was a period where I joined a group called Quazzers. I'm no longer in that group. For various reasons I won't get into, because there's just no point, I don't think. there's no point talking about it anymore. It kind of happened and it stopped. To be honest, I think it was a bit quiet at the time. I don't know if they actually are doing anything now. Maybe they are. I don't know. I don't know. I think they're working on stuff, so I'm happy if they get anything out. I'm gonna probably keep an eye on them. Who knows? Anywho, yeah, I joined that, and that was a good few months. Then I came back to my Twitch and stuff after basically kind of leaving. I quietly left as well. I didn't really announce it to them. I didn't really tell them. They know I left though. They know I'm not there anymore. Anywho, so then I went back to Twitch, and now we are about to hit affiliate. We've been near it for like a year, I swear, but that doesn't matter because we are nearly there. It seems more tangible now than ever. I'm kind of scared to hit it because I got this whole list of things I gotta do when I do hit it, but when I hit it, everything's gonna change. Everything's gonna change. Because I'm gonna be able to do so much more content, so much more, and I want to hit it before uni. So we are close. We're about 1.5 viewers average right now. That's halfway, okay? So all I ask is for one final effort. To quote Halo 3.
One final effort is all that remains.
So all I ask is that you drop a follow, keep an eye on your notifications, you have it so that whenever I go live, it comes up. Or you join the Discord, because then you'll get notified. They don't follow at that point. And all I ask is that if I'm live, tune in for a bit. You don't have to say anything. If you want to say hi, it's fine. But just tune in for a bit. Because it's going to be a lot harder when I go to uni to consistently stream. So if I can hit affiliate before then I can start pushing. Then I can start doing some fun stuff, I think. Because a lot of my promises will open up loads of avenues of content. I'm going to do an IRL video. But I think we can get there. So I'm going to try and work out, when I get to uni, the best way for me to be able to stream, keep up with work, and all of that. My uni work will take priority over streaming. But I think that should be obvious. And I'm thinking about asking you guys, what is the most optimal times right now for me to stream? What is the times where most of you are free? What are the times where you're all happy to watch? If we can actually make this a reality, I'm happy to like sit there and go, here's like every hour that I'm free. How long do you want the streams? When do you want them? What games what games do I play? Do you want me to stream? I'm gonna do some more solo streams. I'm gonna do some more group streams. I'm gonna hit affiliate, guys. Okay. Really, I'm just trying to push for affiliate before it's over. So I think the final big pillar to tackle is game dev. Now, game development has been a major part of my life. And that I consider that thanks to a nice little indie game called Halo 3. When I was a kid, I had an Xbox 360, and my dad bought me this. He got me games. So I played games, and I liked them. But the one that I remember vividly enjoying was Halo 3. I remember loving the story, the characters, the music. Oh my god, the music. The guns, the aliens. It was so fun. I loved every second of playing it. Everything was amazing. And then, at the later ends of primary school, we had this careers thing. Oh, what do you want to be when you grow up? My dumbass was like, oh shit, I gotta tell them what I'm gonna do forever now. And then I kind of just thought, I like games. People make games. I want to make games. And that's where it's kind of gone to from there. I could have said anything really. I could have said, I'm going to be an astronaut. I'm going to be a cowboy. I went, no. I'm going to decide what I'm going to do for the rest of my life right here and now at a ripe old age of like 10. Probably 12, 11, I don't know. A number. And since then, it's kind of been the only thing I've wanted to do permanently. Because YouTube and stuff's fun, but I want to make games. And that's because I want to make a game that I think about a lot when it clicked when I was playing Halo. I can remember when it kind of clicked that I loved games and how I was captivated, I was amazed. I loved every second of Halo 3. I want to make a game that does that to someone. That makes them feel like that. Makes them feel like Spider-Man. It makes them feel a sense of wonder, amazement. That gets someone into gaming. I think that's the best gift you can give someone, a passion. I want to share my passion with the world. Which is why I do YouTube and Twitch. I'm passionate about games, and I want to make them. That is why I'm going to a game design course for uni. That's why I'm going to have 5 years of education behind me. And I'm working on stuff. My first concept, I vividly remember it. It was called Malfunction. It was like a Terminator-esque game, post-apocalyptic. You're fighting against a robot uprising, and the most unique robot of them all is this guy made of trash. And you gotta shoot the rubbish away to be able to get to the core, to hit the core and do actual damage. Is that not unique? I mean, there was a shit idea, but it's unique. I also wanted to make a game called Head Wars. The prototype name was Head Wars. Then it was Knight's Bane, and it was almost like an Angry Birds Epic. So it was like a turn-based RPG. You build up a party, you fight things, and the way it worked was there's a bunch of levels, and each level was just a fight, maybe 2 fights, but there's a fight for each level. And if you play for the game, you got like a handful of characters. Then you get loads of currency just for playing, and then you would put that currency into like fountains, and you get a random character. There's like 3 tiers of fountain. This is around about like 2015 time, I think. This is around about when Cold War II and Halo 5 were out. So this is when loot boxes were hitting their peak, and I didn't even think about loot boxes. I just wanted to make that because I saw that was a thing that loads of people did. Because I think that was when Clash Royale came out as well. So I just kind of like took notice that was a monetization tactic and just did that. Like, fuck. But that was interesting. It was an interesting thing to generate as a concept. It was called Head Wars because they were all heads with like weapons sticking out of them. Because I wasn't very good at drawing. I'm still not. You know what? If you guys actually want to see it, I'll make a prototype of it. Like 5 levels. Or something. And I'll generate the concept in my spare time. I'm working on something now with a team. That is all I am at liberty to say, despite being the project lead. But that is all I am at liberty to say. I am working on something. Something I think will be amazing. But I'm happy to make that in my spare time. If you guys want to see it, let me know. Say it on Discord. Leave it in the comments. If you want to see Head Wars be a thing, leave the comment, give me head. I'll make a prototype. 20 levels. Put it up on Edge. Make it in Unity. I can do that shit. I made a turn-based game in Unity. Easy. Fuck. Anyway. That doesn't matter. So I think that's a good spot to end the game dev thing. And now I kind of want to talk about life. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to be honest right now. I've never really been the popular guy. Hard to imagine, I know. But I've always been kind of like introverted. I'm not really that social. And it blows me away that there are people who watch like my stream beginning to end for like 3 hours. They watch that. People watch my content. People dedicate time to make content for me. I went to college for 2 years and I met some amazing people. One of them being Kieran, who made that thumbnail, that amazing fucking thumbnail. Like, put up on the big screen, guys. That. Look at it. I basically was just like, Ayo, bro. Can you make me some art? Yeah, what you need? I want a thumbnail. Okay, here's what I want. Knocked out the park. That wasn't actually how it went. It was a little bit more, I was kind of like pitching in the idea. They just threw me a sketch. Which I thought was cool. But like, I met some amazing people. Some of those people I think I'm going to be friends with for a long time. And I'm grateful to have met them. And it kind of blows me away that I've managed to get friends like that. Like, all jokes aside, Kieran, you're probably watching this video because it's got your thumbnail on it. You are an amazing person. Okay? Probably disagree with me. Probably gonna leave a comment saying, fuck you for calling me that. But you are an amazing person. My dumbass doesn't deserve you as a friend. You're too good for me. And as much as I joke about that, I have made mistakes before. Some of them I regret still. Some of them are old, some of them are a little bit more new. But I've made mistakes. I have regrets. And part of why I wanted to go to uni, well, the main thing was I want to make games. I want to like learn as much as I can. But part of me just really wanted a fresh start. A complete fresh start. To make some friends. To make some lasting friends. To find people. And it's kind of hard for me, I think. Again, I don't know if it comes across in streams or in this video, but I'm not really social. I'm introverted in person. At least I can be. It depends. If I'm comfortable with you, I'm happy to like joke around with you, but when it comes to new people, it's really... I find it hard. But I'm trying. I'm trying to do better. I think for all my flaws, and I'm very happy to point out my flaws, I don't really give myself the benefit of the doubt. I don't really say, hey yo, I'm not a total piece of shit. But I'm trying to do better in my eyes. Some people would, idiots I call them, would call me a good person. I just don't think I'm at that point where I can call myself that yet. And part of uni is gonna be me discovering myself, I think. And part of it is gonna be me trying to improve so that I can look in the mirror and say, you are a good person. Anyway, sappy stuff aside, I'm also going to be going to uni and I'm going to be making some friends. Maybe they'll tune in for streams, maybe they'll be in the streams, maybe they'll be in the content, they'll become the content. Maybe I'll find lifelong friends, lifelong enemies, everything in between. I'm going to be doing this crazy thing for 3 more years. After that, I don't really know. Haven't really thought that far ahead yet. I'll get there when I get there, you know. And I just kind of want to say thank all of you for putting up with me for the past 3 years of YouTube, past 2 years of Twitch. And I also want to finally reveal what my goals are for each pillar, if that makes sense. My goal for YouTube was always to make a video that got 1,000 views. I don't know why 1,000, it's a very certain number, isn't it? But I wanted to get 1,000 views on a video. I think I can get there one day. I want to make a game trailer that gets a million views though. That's what I want to do. But yeah, Twitch, I want to hit affiliate and I'm near that goal. And games, I want to tell a story and I want to have an impact on someone. I want to leave that impact. If my content has somehow left a positive impact on your life, thank you for watching it and for allowing me to have that positive impact. Because if one person can genuinely say, your content helped me, whether that be a game, a video, a stream, if someone can genuinely say that that helped them, I think then and there I could die a complete person. Okay. I think the best place to end this is with another thank you. If you want to stick around for the future, feel free. There's stuff down below. You can like, subscribe, all of that. Biz. And I think I'm gonna reveal my face to you all. Prepare for the face reveal in 3, 2, 1.
It's past your bedtime.